always makes me cry a little.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
Had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander, something on your mind?
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only soldier in this whole damn Navy who knows how to kill Reapers.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. You stopped the Batarian slavers on Elysium all those years ago. What you did, the people who survived that ordeal still thank you by name.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun. You can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill. But you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care. They went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Rannoch some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
Nothing more, sir.
And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
Oh?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Thank you, sir. It's a relief to hear.
I figured having another Shepard around couldn't hurt, and she's damn proud of what you're doing out there. Hack it out.
Obviously that line of dialogue doesn't come if you're a colonist or Earthborn. Hey, look at that. Take a look at our EMS. We have enough to get the best ending now. It's 3100 is the threshold. That's great. Best ending, people. Alright. well, this is awesome. Now we're gonna go talk to everyone. And then, I believe...
A Reaper. Without a giant pressure mile.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we can beat them.
After that, we're going to... you remember Liara coming up to us with, Asari High Command has a distress signal that we have to check out. We're gonna go do that.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him. Commander?
It's on your mind, Edie.
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Hello, Shepard.
So just so you know, if you don't have those Charm or Intimidate options, you are going to lose 1 fleet. The Paragon option is to let the Quarians die. The Renegade option is to let the Geth die.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
And it's pretty damn traumatizing, the Paragon option. From Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Diana. From Ron. Commander, with assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk calm down, Commander. Take care of Tali Zora for me. Kilo Salai, Admiral Shalaran, Bus Rannoch. Look at that Bus Rannoch now. From Tali. Shepard, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seemed like the best place for me to help as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute, Tali.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions. Commander?
Yes, the Paragon option, letting the Quarians die, it's really traumatizing. Because first you get to have a front row seat as the Quarian ships all explode. And then you get to see and hear Tali sobbing as she sees everyone she's ever loved die. Oh, and then she throws herself off the cliff and commits suicide because she just cannot cope with it. Congratulations, Paragons. You just made Tali kill herself. So it's really nice that we have that option to save both fleets.
Sounded like quite an ordeal getting that Turian reactor up and running.
I've been through worse.
Well, glad you were able to get some help from Captain Riley's team. Sometimes I forget we aren't all alone in this war. The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check.
James. I've never had to deal with the Tali suicide thing. I can't imagine what it would be like if I came across that without having heard about it on the internet first. Oh my gosh, I would have felt... I don't even think there's a word strong enough for it. I could never do something like that to Tali.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Yes.
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well,
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say or no?
We're not fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Well, that's a start.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali, how's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd sent any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
I owe that to you.
No, I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets, and I'd have been wrong. Thank you. I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it. Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together. Hey, Shepard.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks. The only conflict you should concern yourselves with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do.
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Time to leave. Where is James exactly? Oh, okay. I remember now. Come on, just load. Thank you.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe, one day.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Thanks for coming by.
Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots? I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't fighting back. Then this one comes over, says they're allied assistants and asks for our status. I'm not complaining they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. Haha. Okay. How about Garrus? How's Garrus doing after all this? Come on. Open up. Please. Please?
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. Next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint. Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back. How's it going?
I think it's ridiculous just how much trouble people have trusting a synthetic race. Like, literally, if this were real life, like if Geth actually existed, even with the reputation, you know, if I knew about what really happened, like Garrus does, I would be fine. I would be like, it's totally okay. Oh, I went the wrong place, didn't I? I would have no trouble trusting like an AI. I don't understand why people in this game have so much trouble with it.
Got the flush.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Alenko, sir.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
That was quite the negotiation you've pulled off. And having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side, that's a very good thing. Totally took down a Reaper.
Yup. Sure did.
Yes, you did.
Hell yeah. Just a few more and we're done.
And you know, I'm just gonna have to go with you on trusting the Geth. I hope it works out. Yeah, let's talk later.
Hey, Commander.
I'm not sure if it was on purpose, some Into the Woods fan in the writers, but they actually quoted one of the songs from the musical Into the Woods, which I was in just a few months ago. I think I discussed this actually, didn't I? I played Rapunzel, because I could sing the part. But I'm not going to sing it for you, because it would just sound horrible. Oh, look at all these model ships, it's great. It's killing me not being able to take Citadel Shore Leave. That's my absolute favorite DLC of all time. It's the best thing that's ever happened to Mass Effect ever. Oh my gosh. It makes me happy. We'll get to that in a couple days.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, the mass relays can be destroyed. So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I don't know how the hell she can stand to wear that tight-ass dress all the time. But maybe that's just me. I hate dresses. Parasini and I are a pair. It looks like I really like Armax Arsenal and Rosenkopf Materials. And whoever made this. Alright, I'm gonna change the color again because this is annoying me. Let's go around hot pink armor. Yeah! Let's do that, like a powder blue. And then find a different kind of blue for this. Or something that like accentuates it, like a light orange. There, that'll work. And then the pattern will be, maybe it'll be light orange again. Could work. Yeah, I like that. And then the lights will also be orange. There we go. That looks really nice. Okay. I'm gonna keep that on for a little while. Should probably let my camera. Oh, yeah, it needs to cool down like crazy. After that, I think we could probably take care of one or two more, what do you call it? Missions. Okay. Look at that, we're getting down. We're cutting it all down. We're doing really well, guys. I'll be back. I need sunglasses when I say that line. Alright, bye. Hola, amigos. We're heading to check out that distress signal now. leaving Rannoch. It's nice somebody can do some good, isn't it? Oh, dang it. There's a stupid glitch where it highlights the Minos, however you pronounce it. It highlights, I can't talk! It highlights that system for no reason, and it stays highlighted until the very end of the game. And it's really annoying because there's no reason why it should be like that, and I'm gonna scan this place.
Signal confirmed.
Dang. There's a lot of stuff there.
Faster than light jump successful.
We'll get it later after we're done with this. The Reapers will go away.
I found something.
Oh, we can make it over here, can't we? Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. I was gonna be all adventurous. No. Oh, well. We'll make it later. Just want to see if there's anything worth grabbing in here. Apparently not. And for this one, we're taking Liara and Tali. So Tali just really doesn't get a break right now, does she? And we're taking her on the next mission, too. Sheesh. She has, like, no time to rest. Liara, come along. Let's go. That's really a nice color of armor, don't you think? Like, it just works. Oh, I completely bypassed my raptor. We can get her off that. Give her a Carnifex again. And Liara can just stay with those. Oh my goodness, I haven't taken her, like, anywhere in a long time, have I? Okay, let's go. Let's go check out what this distress signal is all about.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
I suppose it's flattering they call us to pick up the pieces. What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here. The shuttle's warm. We may have a visitor.
Okay, so, you guys want to know what my dreams look like? Like my literal dreams at night? Ta-da! This landscape looks like it came directly out of one of my dreams. Like someone literally just reached into my head and said, "Hey, I like this one, let's put it in this game." So that, ladies and gentlemen, is what my dreams look like.
No elevator.
Yes, elevator, just not working.
That sound. There's more than one out there.
I don't think I've ever taken tally on this mission with me before.
Is someone there?
Stay sharp. I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Delay. You won't believe what Yanis managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reela's floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
I kind of want to know what that vid is all about. A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galley. My only curiosity is, why aren't they allowed to visit each other's rooms? I mean, I don't know exactly how the whole Ardat Yakshi thing works, but I mean, do they kill each other like simultaneously if they have sex with each other? You know, I want to like know what happens when they try that. To our staff and students, attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please say Matriarch Galley or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethra. Wake up, 5:30 to 5:45 a.m. Breakfast, 5:45 to 6:15 a.m. Morning meditation, 6:15 to 8 a.m. Study period, 8 to 10 a.m. Chores, 10 to 12 p.m. Midday meal, 12 to 12:45 p.m. Classes 12:45 to 5 p.m. Study period 5 to 6 p.m. Supper 6 to 7 p.m. Evening meditation 7 to 8 p.m. Free period 8 to 10 p.m. Curfew 10 p.m. I would hate to live here.
This was the Commando's captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map marked with the nav point location of a bomb. They call it the Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
more of my dreams. I mean, honestly, guys, I'm not, like, exaggerating here. It's, like, almost creepy, the way that this has just reached into my mind. And just spat it out in the form of a video game. First time I came here, I was just like, what the hell? I know this place. I don't know it directly, but I know this place.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
But what are you doing here?
My daughters live in this monastery, Tali. I am here for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tashia Pori. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
Aww. What is that? Did they peel back part of the wall? Holy crap, I never noticed this before. Okay, whatever.
It's too quiet. Are there any survivors?
This fight didn't last long by the look of it.
It wouldn't. The monastery only had a few guards to protect it, not an army.
You guys want to know exactly what my dreams look like? This is an exact view. This, right here, my dreams. Hello! Just the way that mountains are smaller than they should be, and they glow and sparkle, and the stars up in the sky above. It's uncanny. I mean, it's like freaky, guys. Hello. That would be a banshee. No.
That used to be a person. And a Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Did you see it? It wiggled.
as able. Shepard, this is Valere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have...
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
We need to find Rila fast. The bomb we're looking for is in the Great Hall.
Bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Valere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valere?
I'm sorry.
Valere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Jethro, this is Ghislaine. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Ceci later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Reaper rumors. And look what happened to this place as a result. Ah, the disciple. I'm not gonna bother with it though. Even the music sounds somewhat like the kind of thing I'd hear in my dreams. Guys, you are getting an inside look into my mind right now. All of it. Jethro, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Flora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner to come into the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Flora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Flora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it certainly will be the last. Matriarch Gillet. Jethro, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I am improving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating yet another infatuation. Can't talk. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. Matriarch Gillet. And then wall safe and a weapons bench. I believe I actually haven't given Liara upgrades for her. Yeah. If there's anything for recoil. Ah, there we are. Oh my goodness. That freaked me out. I didn't mean to heavy melee. Okay. There'll be a banshee down here. There she is. Get him? No. Good.
Another commando. Why did they go so far into the monastery?
Perhaps the commandos were looking for survivors.
Their luck was no better than ours.
Look around.
We found our bomb.
And Falaire.
The hell? Samara and Flair aren't here. That's really weird. Oops.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures. I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
There are two of them here.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Valere, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Valere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I think it's pretty clear what happens if you don't hit that interrupt. If you don't though, and you let Samara die, then a truly monstrous, horrible Shepard has the opportunity to kill Valere as well, because she's an Ardat Yakshi. She can't be trusted. Talk about the worst day of Valere's life, huh?
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Alright, let's go see what everyone has to say about this mission. Got some commandos and Samara. Okay. Phew. I hate sitting up this whole time. Sitting like this makes my back ache a little bit because I had back surgery for scoliosis, and yeah, standing for too long hurts, but I guess so does sitting in this position.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. Then the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
Commander?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, Critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Woo! Normandy airlock. Sorry, that was random.
You've got new messages, Commander. The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander?
From Riley. Commander, my squad continues to defend the fuel reactor on Scion. The Reapers seem intent on taking it down. Not on my watch. We will hold the line. Captain Lee Riley. From Samara. Shepard, I finished my business on Lissus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work... Sorry, I thought she misspelled essential for a moment. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. Samara. From Corian LeMays. Okay. Commander Shepard, as of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you'll allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Ready to serve, Captain Corian LeMays. Alright. This is one of those missions where everyone has something to say afterwards, so go and talk to people! Woo! Go check on... I'm sure Cortez won't have anything to say, as usual. Cortez and Liara. Those two kind of annoy me, just because they never have anything to say about the good missions.